Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure. Actually, we feel so good that you are amongst us. And the first thing which comes to my mind is that the brothers are back on the table. Uh, in a family, what happens is that even if there is some tension between relatives, the blood relations they always come back. So I think the blood is again joining. That is the first impression, sir. And secondly, I think I must convey one thing that those of us who are of my age and maybe a little less, they are very well aware of one thing that for independence, the role which was played by our East Bengal brothers, that was the main, strength given to Qaeda Azam. And we are aware of that, that what role the people of Bangladesh at that time, East Bengal played as far as the independence is concerned. So I'll be talking more on the defense cooperation that has a wide scope as far as these two countries are concerned. First, that you are aware, Excellency, that Pakistan is producing tanks and aircrafts and even small naval vessels. Also, we are producing all type of small arms ammunition. Although Bangladesh is also doing that, we know that. So it goes without saying that I think we'll be very willing. That is what I think to extend our support, whatever is required, in the form of equipping even better the Bangladesh army in whatever we can do as your brothers. The training exchange program is already on. You must be aware, sir, that our officers keep visiting, keep going and getting training from Bangladeshi institutions, and they also keep coming here. The staff colleges, the war colleges. We can expand that. We can expand the numbers. We can have more people doing that. Even I would suggest that because in the formative age, the affiliations they matter a lot. So I would suggest that we can give more vacancies to each other in the basic academies where the cadets are trained, whether it is Naval Academy or PF Academy or the Army's academy. And the third important, of course, and that is for the I think benefit of both the countries, the intelligence cooperation. Uh, Not only in the civil sector but also in the forces sector. We must share intelligence because we have some common friends and we have some common detractors. So probably that can go a long way. So even the common strategies can be formed. The strategies of friendship with other countries, and if there's anything has to be done to common detractors, I think we have a lot as far as all these things are concerned. So I'll not take much time because the field is so vast and it has opened. I think both countries will benefit from this opportunity, and we must move fast because the world is changing. The world is in a flux. So before things get changed again or something else takes over, I think this is the opportunity which both the countries must make use of. One point which is not so of course within my purview, but I would like you to take this point, sir, that somebody contacted me also. Please look into the plight of Biharis which are staying here in our country and also maybe in other countries also. So that point, we all understand they will be very happy to come back, and I'm sure that you will be very happy to embrace them back. Thank you very much, sir, again for your presence to here. Is a